Hey everyone, this is Ian. Welcome to Dirt Biking Ian. In this video, we're going to be putting on some upgrades and modifications to my new Yamaha TTR 230 2022 model. So, some of the upgrades that we're going to be putting on this bike is the Tusk wireless hour meter to help keep track of the time for maintenance purposes, a battery tender cable to help charge the battery, a Pro Taper SE black aluminum handlebars, since the ones that come stock on this bike are pretty weak, so we wanted some that are a little stronger. A Ricochet skid plate, since the one that comes stock on this bike doesn't really have that much protection, so we wanted one that has more protection if any rocks or other obstacles try to hit my bike. And lastly, an Enduro engineering handguards to help protect my levers, the front brake, and the clutch that come on this bike. So now let's start putting these things on my bike. So now we have finished putting on all of the parts on my dirt bike. So now I'm going to show you everything that we put on. So first we put on this Enduro engineering hand guards to protect my levers, the clutch, and the front brake. And it's really good because it has a lot of protection, so I really like it. We also put on this Ricochet skid plate. And it was kind of hard to put on, mainly because it didn't really come with instructions. But it's really good because it offers a lot of protection and a lot more than the one that comes stock on this bike. I also forgot to mention this, but we also put on a lift strap to help grab the bike better if I ever fall down or need to grab it, since there aren't really any good spots to grab this bike from, so that's why we put that on. We also put on this Tusk wireless hour meter to help keep track of the time for maintenance purposes. And we also put on these Pro Taper handlebars, since the ones that came stock on this bike were not very strong. And lastly, we put on some basic fork protection. So now that is it for the walk around of this bike. Alright everyone, that was the end of my video. As you saw from the walk around, we changed some of the parts, which included the handlebars, and this is the stock handlebars that came with it. And we changed this because this is really weak and bends really easily, so that's why we put on the Pro Taper ones, which are stronger and have more protection. And we also changed the skid plate, and this is the stock one. As you can tell, doesn't really have that much protection, so that's why we made sure to change it right away. But yeah, that was it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure to stay tuned for some of our future videos where we will be showing some more upgrades and modifications we will be putting on this bike, which will include the exhaust, and also for some of the trail riding and maybe a little enduro riding we will do on this bike, and also my thoughts of this bike. So yeah, if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe because I really appreciate that. And now I'll see you on my next adventure.